dugsiga boardingka iyo maalinlaha ah ee Amano Boarding and Day School.
Good morning, grade 3s. I hope you're doing well back at home. Now, you know very well we have our end of academic year coming very soon. So today we want to look some of the revision materials or what you are expected to revise as we wait for exam. So the first part of our exam will have the spelling. Now the spelling, you can open these pages now using your new progressive English. You can open your book, look at these pages, then you find some new words there which you have already done them in class. You also have them in your spelling book, so go through those words in your spelling book and also in the ones in the textbook. You revise them, how to write them and out the meaning of those words. So check on these pages, you find the spelling, the words there. We also have the languages, all the grammar. Now at the grammar part, I want you to look at the doing words. What are the doing? So that's adding ing. We also have the use of has, have, and had. Then one and many. Look at one and many. These are for one and many. You look the words heading with Y. How do you write the plural of this word heading with Y? Ending with F and FE. How do we write the plural of this word? We also have that words that change completely. Like for example, we have man. For you to write the many, one is man, many, men. So we also check on the words that changes completely. We have the use of will or shall. When do we use will and when do we use shall? Use your new progressive book or your English 8 book and you look how do we use this, how do we use will and how do we use shall. We also have the opposite. Look at the opposites. We have prepositions. The preposition, we have the words like in, on, has, besides, under. So when we use this word, when we use in, when we use across, so look at those, the preposition. We have also question with WH. That is when, what, where, who, why. All those are the questions with WH. When you're talking of when, or when you have a question with when are you, what are you talking about? What are you doing? What's asking about? We also have comparative and superlative adjectives. For example, we have big, bigger, biggest. Use of but, and because. Now this one is on page 151. If you open your book on page 151, you get the use of and, but, and because. Then we also have use of may and perhaps. So look, please children, as you revise, look at these areas. These are just the things we have been doing in class. We also have use of did and done. So we also remember we say did doesn't need any helping words. Done needs a helping word. Which are the helping words? We have the words like has, have, his, her, was. All those are the helping words. So done needs helping word. Use of some and any. Then that is the grammar part. We also have the reading part. And the reading part, now you're given a story. You have to read that story at least twice. You understand the story before answering the question. First read that story, you understand it, then now start answering the question. And you know very well, as you read the first question, go back to the story, you get the answer from the story. So the reading, you have to understand the question, the story before answering the question. And then the reading part, all the question, maybe from number 1 to 10, all the question, you get the answers from that passage. You're not going to get the answers from anywhere else. So those are the areas you have to concentrate on. These are just the things you have been doing. There's nothing new. So as you revise, look at those areas, and then when you're ready, you wait for exam. It will be just easy as the way you do it. Thank you. I wish you all the best in your exam.